Hi, it's Oa and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of special. Well, it's mostly hard for me because it's a hard story to tell. But basically today we are the 22, I think. Yeah, the 22 of December. And this story happened this Saturday, and it was only 4 days ago, but it took me a long time to, recover, if I can say it like this, even though I'm not fully recovered yet. So what happened was on Saturday, I woke up with an awful migraine, which is nothing special for me because I had migraine ever since I was like 3 or 4 years old, something like that. So I woke up and I didn't feel really good, but I was like, yeah, it's just a normal day with migraine, so whatever. And the day goes on, and just after lunch, I was waiting on my parents because I just feel like too tired. I was on my wheelchair and I was supposed to go back to the couch, and I was like, no, I just can't do it. It's too hard. So I was waiting on my parents to come back to roll me to the couch. And as I was waiting for them, suddenly my arms didn't move anymore. Like, I could move my fingers, but like my arms were stuck. It was like there was nothing to move, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but like I felt my skin. Like it was empty and I could just like do whatever I want with it. It was really weird. But because I'm already paralyzed, I was like, yeah, whatever, it's just coming back, because the doctors were like, it can get worse at any point. So I was like, yeah, it's just getting worse. So my parents got me to the couch and they were like, we'll just lay you down and wait, maybe it will get better. But my migraine just kept getting worse and worse. And I needed to go to the toilet at one point. I had no idea how much time had passed, but I was like, I need to go. And my mom was like, yeah, but your dad is not good today. He went laying down. And I was like, but I don't have another choice. So she tried to put me in my wheelchair to go, and I was a vegetable. I don't know if it's the right term, but like my head was like completely not staying straight anymore. I couldn't control anything. Like I couldn't stand tall. I was like just falling all the time. And my mom was like, there's no way I can do this on my own. So she went and tried to get my dad. And they had to get me up the stairs, which was a journey in itself. But we have a chair that does it. And my mom was holding to my hair. I had a bun, so she was holding to that to fix, to kind of get my hair straight. And my dad was holding me like this to the chair so I didn't fall. And once I finished, they put me in my bed, which they just put me there with like cushions and ice and everything I needed. And I just laid there the whole afternoon. And like, I don't know how much time had passed, but like after a long time, my headache just went down a tiny little bit. Like, not much, but it went down. And suddenly I could move my fingers again. So we were like, well, that's maybe because my migraine is so strong, and that was why I didn't move anymore. So at that point, I was just completely hysterical, crying, and be like, I don't want to go back to the hospital. Because if you didn't follow my other videos, I got paralyzed the 11th of July of this year and spent over 2 months in the hospital, and it was not really the best. So I didn't want it to go back, and so the rest of the day went on, and we just kind of waited, and around 7, something like that, I could move a tiny bit, but not that much, enough to be able to read, which is the only thing that I can do when I have migraines, is read, which is weird. By the way, my room was completely dark. I just had tiny sound therapy music playing in the background, and my room was basically pretty much dark. I just have a tiny light like there that is imitating the sunlight, and I had that one on but like super low, and I was reading, which is a bad idea because low lighting and reading can get headaches. But it's the only thing I can do, so that's what I did. And since this weekend, I'm at my third book, which they all have over 600 pages, so it's a lot. And by the end of the day, when it was time for me to go to sleep, which was almost impossible, but when I decided to go to bed, well, get to sleep because I was already in bed, but I could kind of like move my arms like this. It wasn't really that good yet, but it wasn't that bad. And the night was terrible. I didn't sleep good at all. First because of the headache, because I was so tired, but also I didn't do anything for the whole day, so I was like, there's no point in sleeping. And the next day, I was kind of better, but I wasn't at my best yet. I was so tired and lethargic and couldn't move, and just, well, I wasn't paralyzed anymore, but like every movement was like so hard, and my headache was still there, pretty strong. So yesterday, which was Monday, we had to call the hospital to speak to my neurologist, but unfortunately we didn't get a call back. So we will see, maybe today or tomorrow we will have something, but unfortunately for us, tomorrow is the 23rd of December, which means that I probably won't have any answers on what happened before next year, which is kind of scary. Now I'm really scared of being left alone or having more migraines, because of course what happened was really scary, and we don't know what it was, so we don't know if it can actually come back. So yeah, now we're kind of waiting to see what will happen. Hi, it's Ola from the future, and I have a little bit of an explanation about the video I filmed. So right after I filmed that video about my migraines, my neurologist called and she explained what she thinks happened. So my neurological functional disorder, which is the sickness that I have, can react to extreme pains, and my migraines are so intense that they actually trigger quadriplegia. Sorry if I pronounced it completely wrong, but so now every time I have extreme migraines, I know that I could potentially get paralyzed. So it's quite scary, but this time she said that I will need medication to get my migraines under control. So I will have to go next year to the neurologist and just have a checkup and see which medication can help me. So of course I will update you guys when I have more news. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok. I don't post often on TikTok, but it's still a fun place to be. So I hope you will all have a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!